This news is sponsored by TapTapSend.
Because of this thing where we are, no need to just say my name Napoli. No. I need to address myself in a very proper way. You understand what I mean? Couldn't be every day you can say my name Napoli. Party. No, person the big pass something. So I want to address myself according to my dressing. You understand what I mean? And also as I dress like this, now some of them will say, Pararan, what we even me not know. Whether I dress like Pastor Chris, whether I dress like TB Joshua, whether I dress like Igila, I don't know. You understand what I mean? So in case you never know, my name is Pararan One of Africa. So today mock news is not a small mock news, but very large mock news. Because I'm going to give you guys fire for fire. You understand what I mean? So let's go straight to the reason why we are here. Oh God. Pararan, you go school where before, see your English. He has done for me, he has done for me, he has done for us, he has done what Nigeria cannot do, UK do one for us. What Nigeria cannot do, UK do one for us. Hey! Our brother, what they go Ekweremadu, is now a convict. Convict music, they don't sentence him to prison. As I talk to you, so who saw Ibori prison clothes? They saw for an agbada and Iboma cap. They sold like 7 years now for an 9 years and some months. The doctor 10 years. Therefore, no sentence out to 9 years plus. Or Basaj, I don't know by road for an. Who tell us say write later, go write later. And they told Basaj just hey, be quotient. Or Basaj just said no. And the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I have a say in this word. I say, go graph later. Now I say, go give judge. We reach court, you know, and they represent Ekweremadu, because some of them are going to underrate me. You know, I don't know say I be law. We reach court, now judge now they say somebody send later call. We say who? We say it's like our former president. Judge just say, make you read, open later. As you see, good morning, Judge. Wait till Obasanjo go put, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Even the judge say, what? Who is this? Judge start to read English, be like, waiting, be like, we have foul, till they find food. The judge got the answer and say, who wrote this letter? My friend will be other lawyer, go to say, what's wrong with the letter? I say, shut up. Minister Obasanjo no book. Because of Obasanjo, they just sentence now. It's now going. Before I go come now, my brother, maybe Tinubu go not come out, or he will still there before you go come. If you do Nigeria well, this thing will not happen to you. You see, why are they happy? Some of them are going to say, why are they happy? My brother, if you're not happy, then that means something is wrong with you now. People where they make Nigeria burn, some of them go get problem. And after they say, oh God, oh no, nah, oh God. My brother, I don't know where till they put us. As Nigeria be, Nigeria is supposed to find past Dubai. All these lawmaker, they go break law for another my country. Lawmaker for Nigeria, they break law for another my country. Now they go prison. So lawmaker, senator, former DSP. Those of them never watch out where they carry out they go. Now go to eat raw beans. Raw, all those Oyibo people food. Ekweremadu go corner or creek poto go cash or you this those of them.
You, Ike Ekweremadu, are a senator in Nigeria's National Assembly. You have held high political office. You had many staff, including domestic staff, maids, chefs, and drivers. You own multiple properties around the globe. There is evidence of as many as 40. More than £400,000 went into your bank account over a 6-month period. By contrast, C was unable to afford a £25 fare to travel from Lagos to Abuja. You each conspired together to bring C to the UK in order to exploit him. You all knew that was unlawful. You, Ike Ekweremadu, had been part of the legislature that had introduced the law that made that conduct a criminal offence in Nigeria. You, Obinna Obeta, secured the visa. You did so by telling a lie that C and Sonia were cousins, the same lie that you had told in respect of you and your donor. You also secured a fabricated affidavit testifying to their relationship as cousins, just as you had done for your transplant. You, Ike Ekweremadu, also fall within the high culpability bracket. You also played a leading role in the offending, and to a greater extent than Obinna Obeta, who was acting through Diwe Ekweremadu at your direction. You did so in order to secure a material advantage, namely a human kidney for your daughter. You were involved in a high degree of planning and premeditation. For example, you orchestrated the arrangements with your brother, Diwe. You sought to conceal your link to the payment of a donor reward by instructing a member of your staff to make the payment via a currency trader. You were involved in the corruption of a member of hospital staff. I reject the defence suggestion that you were naive as to offers or payments of a reward to the donor, or that you only joined the conspiracy at a late stage. I am satisfied so that I am sure that you were the driving force throughout. Reliance is placed on the fact that you had no contact with C or Obinna Obeta. That is true, but it is an indicator of the leading role you played, directing the overall operation, but keeping your distance by getting others to do your bidding. I accept that you were not directly involved in the fabrication of an affidavit and that you told Sonia not to sign it. Again, in context, that is consistent with the type of leading role you played. You well knew the sorts of steps that were being taken to try and pull the wool over the eyes of the doctors and regulators. I am satisfied that you, Beatrice and Dr, performed more limited functions under the direction of your husband. I accept the submission of Anu Mahindru King's Council that your family was patriarchal and you were deferential to your husband. Your role was primarily to adopt the cousin lie. There was, so far as you are concerned, some limited planning and premeditation. You committed the offence in the expectation of a material advantage, namely securing a kidney for your daughter. Your case falls at the cusp of lower and medium culpability. Before allowing for aggravating and mitigating factors, the applicable starting points are custodial sentences of 10 years in the case of Obinna Obeta, 10 years and 6 months in the case of Ike Ekweremadu, and 6 years in the case of Beatrice Ekweremadu. Obinna Obeta, stand up, please. There are aggravating features in your case. You deliberately targeted a victim who was particularly vulnerable due to his young age, his isolation from his immediate family, and his poverty. After the conspiracy to exploit C was thwarted, you continued to try and find another person to be exploited in the same way. As against that, you have no previous convictions, and you are a person of good character. I accept that you have done much good work as a medical doctor. You also have your own serious medical condition, as someone who has himself undergone a kidney transplant. I've taken account of the medical evidence. That does not suggest that your condition cannot be adequately managed in custody. I consider that the mitigating and aggravating factors are in balance. I sentence you to 10 years imprisonment, subject to allowing for the time for which you have been remanded in custody. You will spend 2/3 of that time in custody and will then be on licence until the end of your sentence. You can sit down, please. Senator Ike Ekweremadu, stand up, please. There are substantial aggravating features in your case. You knew that the donor was vulnerable because of his young age and his poverty. You had a profound understanding of the impact of poverty because of the work you have done for the ECOA Foundation. You gave direct instructions to ensure that tight control was exercised overseas. Once the transplant did not go ahead, you immediately sought to find another person to be exploited in the same way, rapidly managing to identify several potential candidates. As against that, you have your own ongoing health problems. You have no previous convictions and were a person of good character. I accept Mr. Hicks KC's description of you as having exceptionally positive good character, and that your conviction represents a very substantial fall from grace. You set up the ECOA Foundation and have funded that organisation, which undertakes a very great deal of valuable charitable work to help those living in poverty in Nigeria. At trial, there was a great deal of character witness testimony, including from Archbishop Emmanuel Chukwuma, the Archbishop for the Diocese of Enugu. I have been provided with a bundle of 51 pages of character statements for the purpose of sentencing. I have read all of them. They include statements from a former president of Nigeria, the current president of the Senate, the Bishop of Enugu, the Attorney General and the Chief Law Officer of Nigeria, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives. That evidence speaks to your role in helping to establish and maintain democracy in Nigeria, and also as an international peacemaker. The evidence also includes moving pleas advanced by some of those who have benefited from your generosity and good works, and also a moving statement from your daughter, Sonia. I take all of that into account. It amounts to substantial mitigation. You were motivated by the despair of your daughter's very serious illness. The weight to be attached to that factor is limited by reason of the fact that, as you recognized in your evidence, you could have sought a genuinely altruistic donation, including from a family member, albeit not Sonia's immediate siblings. After taking account of the aggravating and mitigating factors in your case, I impose a sentence of 9 years and 8 months imprisonment, subject to allowing for the time which you have spent remanded in custody. You will serve 2/3 of the sentence in custody and will be on licence thereafter for the rest of the sentence. You can sit down. Dr. Beatrice Ekweremadu, would you stand up, please? In your case, I adopt a starting point of 6 years custody. I do not consider that the aggravating factors that are present in the case of your co-defendants apply to you. You were not directly involved in the identification of the donor, and the evidence does not show that you were directly involved in the attempts to identify a further donor after the transplant did not go ahead. I take account of all the mitigating features that Mr. Mahindru KC has identified, and the content of the thorough and helpful pre-sentence report prepared by Jessica Stephen of the Probation Service. You are a person of good character. You helped set up the ECOA Foundation with your husband, and you have been closely involved with its important charitable work. Much of the character evidence I have read applies also to you. You were also motivated by the desperate plight of your daughter and by maternal love. Further, in your case, I accept that although Sonia is an adult, you have substantial caring responsibilities towards her. Your incarceration will have a significant impact on her, in that she will no longer be able to rely on your presence as a source of care and support. Having regard to those factors, I impose a sentence of 4 years and 6 months imprisonment. You have spent 234 days on an electronically monitored curfew between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. I specify that the credit period for the purposes of Section 240A of the Criminal Justice Act 2003 is 117 days. So that period shall count towards your sentence.
Do this country well. Some of them they say no. When I want to give on a family good life, give on our friends good life. When I can't forget the country owner for come. Lawmaker, Nigeria senator. Now they go prison for another country. This is a disgrace to Nigeria. But because of una corruption don't enter on a nothing they do now. And I say, oh, nah, not play a game where. Not worry, those who they play, those who cash you. Those who cash you. Do this country where it's like your house. This country be like the way your house be, your dining table, your sitting room, your room. Now so Nigeria be. If we now do this country where, who go there, we go put our lawmaker for inside prison. I'm like, mama, but thief, they on eye, thief. When I want thief this country, I don't thief and bang. Oh, go straight to other news. Oi. One man we go marry woman for how she say make carry go Lagos, make it another package. The woman don't shock, Taliza. I in a shock, Roy. The guy they live his life for Lagos. Now furniture guy. And the man be this. He's surprised I get the news. Just be quotient. The man a furniture, he say, okay, make him marry for Lagos. They say, no, go marry from home. Go and marry from home. Some of them, they do this mistake with this man do. Now the man go out with she, may go marry, tribe person. You know, Muslim now. Muslim marriage, they just they do one kind mineral. They buy all those jedi food there. You know, say they go they shout. They shout up and down, put for the guy here. The guy so boy. So Muslim, oh, the most trustful religion. I carry go Lagos. This guy there with his wife for Lagos, and they live life. He furniture company. You don't know how he be. Shop just catch fire. The guy cause they manage life. Friends cause he say, don't worry, we'll know how we take start everything. One day the guy go market. You know everything now. Yeah, he furniture something day. Now one guy come meet us. Say, hello, bro. He said, what I going? He said, I want marry. Now the guy said, congratulations. The man will be the furniture. Go to congratulate that friend will just come meet her. He said, but I want like show you the person who I want marry because who I want marry is that they say you and an mutual friend for Facebook. See, so come and check whether you will know this person in case whether I get any bad character. Make an go for the wrong person. According to English language, behold, who the guy they show this guy? Now a wife will go marry come for Awushi. A wife don't they plan marriage with a guy, a side guy. This one not be Nigerian movie because as I talk I say, Pararan, you don't start to. Wife where the husband ask get side guy. The side guy and I don't even dey plan marriage. They supposed marry for December, but it did not go work. They come put her for this May 2023. Now they tell you so May. They don't put her for May. Now the guy go they show these guys I bet look this girl whether you and I know her, you know her because now your mutual friend. That guy say, oh Nigeria. The guy said, what do you mean Nigeria? Now my wife with this, so the guy said, stop now. This one my girlfriend and me and I don't date since last year now. He said, no, this one my wife I don't marry since, so come. The guy said, stop that kind of thing now. Side guy and husband call waka go house. So you come, make I go show you dey my house. They reach there. The woman say, oh no, hello honey, are you back? You are welcome. Say no, there's no welcome here. Who be this? Side guy say, who? So you don't marry and you don't make me buy marriage things. Will they go marry for this May? Even the man self got confused. The husband called the corner. Side guy I got they ask the woman, what about my belly? 3 months belly what you get for me? Side, oh no, side husband. Husband go say, I'm leaving when you say yes, so you don't get belly for me. So you get belly. This one what did happen for Nigeria? Now they get be this, so those of them don't know and happy this. A life story. I just put that for people so that I go wise because everything they happen for movie, don't they happen now. Those of them never watch her. Yeah, and the side guy that they would kiss. I miss you. They call it 6 Celidion. When I need love. Those of them never watch him.
Pain them.
Woman, as I they talk, so they say whether they don't go abort the pikin now. I never know now. The story see full ground. So this story now na series because I'm gonna give an update. Ono baby na. Well, now they trust up and down. Keep trusting, no. They be say the way thing happen to me not go touch you. They trust up and down. Husband they shock wife they shock husband. This life now it teaching me king banning now. They won't go straight down you no time. Nigeria king we want use children kill us for our area. Use wife. Some of them don't get 13 wife, 10 wife, 20 wife, 100 children, 30 children. Come. Just cause see. Una no go let us rest for community. Community one is supposed to build, una no go build down. The king now, they want to do the coronation now for UK from tomorrow, which is on Saturday here, which is today go. The coronation now. They don't invite king. I call the spy whether I go see Nigeria king. Whether they call, they go say, hey, Ajuwe, hey, Igwe, hey, like this. I say, make whether I go see till now, I never see Nigeria king. No see you now. Una no go let me hear word. Community land, una go sell, give a company. Without una no go pay anything. Road, una no go do. School, una no go do. Nothing una go do. They say, na royal blood, royal blood. Nah, they don't invite king. They don't invite on Ghana king. They invite them. Those of them never see honor. Or 2, 4, they 7, all the second, all they wanting. They go. I dey find Nigeria king. Nah, I never see Nigeria king. I'm like, mama. Now they see on our life because we know they live better life. How now take dagger people, wife, widows. Una pack widows, full palace. Oh, yeah. Cause problem for community. If I dey talk now, say they insult and I dey pay me so. Because somebody need to turn na something make they turn their head. Because una the guy they live anyhow life. Because of and they just put on for the throne. He ramake sack. Some of una when they talk, I know say they pain una, but now the truth I just dey turn na so. Since when you don't dey as a king for Nigeria, what you don't do for your community? Everything about a president or local government chairman or like this, what you don't do for the community? Not to buy book, not to buy cook food, maybe people call it, or not to do like this, or not to speak English. Do something for your community so that people will feel know you. See, Ghana king did there, Nigeria king gonna dey marry people, wife, kill people, do like this, do like nothing they touch on. In those days, king for Africa. Oh God. He dey say, hey, Iran, Ekbatoromero, Derubuwe, Mere 4. Thunder the strike. Now, if I ever swear, give anybody, not they cash anybody again. Some of them don't swear. Nothing they work. And I know why. Because I'm a beg guare. I'm a beg boa. But nobody they turn. See coronation. King na Charles won't enter. Una not go. A day here they say because they do Ajue we suto. I beg you. Oyetejata. When I return, I say Nigeria not get future. Una will say na lie. A lot of people they ask UK to return their things, valuable things. May they return am. Nigeria they tell UK to return juju. To return juju. Juju don't fool everywhere now. I don't know so course sisi dey with Amadio dey all of them they hungry. Nobody they give them food though. Una just they add Amagideon all of them. Oduduwa una they go take them from UK they come. Say make juju food this country. Cause see South Africa now. There they call on King Shah say before anything they will put you as a king, do the needful. They say 1905 UK people collect their gold, which is the biggest gold now for the world. Gold get hunchback. Gold do like this. Say me they return now. The thing where King Charles go now. If you they watch the coronation, go watch am. That thing where you just they see where be like not be fake and South Africa gold. And I want to that something so. I don't forget when I was skater. No. That time my teacher teach me where they tell me say I break me law. You understand now? Now that thing I did something day. Now South Africa get the diamond. They say me they return the diamond so that make peace for rain. When not be only juju they go return. Why Nigeria they fight for juju? All the money where our political thief go. And let me see here like no they fight for money. Juju. I don't know what they want use juju to do. Those of you never watch with South Africa they talk.
Now, the British Museum is the largest museum in the world. But then there are those who, in fact, describe the British Museum to be a museum of stolen goods for a variety of reasons. The United Kingdom is, of course, criticized for not returning the goods to their respective owners. And now, just 2 days before the coronation of King Charles III, some South Africans believe that it is time for Britain to, in fact, return the world's largest diamond. The diamond in question, of course, is the Star of Africa, and it is at this moment placed in the royal scepter that King Charles III will hold during the coronation ceremony that is scheduled on the 6th of May. The weight of this diamond is about 530 carats. It was discovered in South Africa in the year 1905, and it was presented to the British monarchy by the colonial government, which was then under British rule. Some time ago, there was an online petition that was filed by a lawyer, which later gathered at least about 8,000 signatures, which demanded that this diamond, which belonged originally to South Africa, must be returned back to its home nation.
To King Charles, I think it would be right for him to ascend his throne, ensuring that he's showing a sign of hope to us Africans, those who were previously colonized well, not by him directly, but by his predecessors. And I think if he wants to be a recognized monarchy, a respected monarchy by the African people, it would be wise of him to return what was taken from us without our consent.
However, some of the Africans have some alternate views. They say that times have changed and it simply doesn't matter where the diamond is.
I don't think it matters anymore. Things have changed. We're evolving. What mattered for them in the olden days about being superior above all, based on being Britain and whatnot, it doesn't matter to us anymore.
Now, the diamond, officially known as Cullinan I, was cut from the Cullinan diamond, which was mined near Pretoria. A smaller diamond cut from the same stone, known as Cullinan II, is in the imperial state crown, which is worn by the British monarch on ceremonial occasions.
Woman, the day where I go South Africa, now I know say all Africa not be the same. Those of you who never travel, no insult all Africa. If you never travel to some part of Africa, just insult only West Africa. Now they na dey craze. The day wey I reach South Africa, Cape Town, waterfront, na that side na my hotel dey. I no see sand. Before I see sand, na beach I go there, they wash the full place. I even reach Johannesburg, the airport. I fear say they use mistake carry me go US. Before they come tell me say na South Africa, I say from here transit to. I can't even find my bag. You know, say where you go do want do transit for Lagos, like from UK to Lagos, from Lagos to Warri. You can't go for carry your bag. You go like best way they carry full family till they run. Go local airport. Nobody they do one for better country. The moment you land for the main international airport, from there automatically they don't switch. You don't they go worry. You don't need to call to go find bag. I call to go find bag. Carry my mentality go. South Africa I don't upgrade passports. Most of the film one they watch. Now they think they do one. Nigeria, the only job where they know thief. Kill this country. Bridge you come up and down. They call they speak English. Thank you, UK. This is what you people stay for us. Juju. All the money you not tell them to bring South Africa. South Africa. Anyone, we just go. This guy won at the CSO. Now be the latest hero for Napoli now. Now that they celebrate. Those of them don't know that they call her Osimhen, a Nigerian footballer. Now don't win their Serie A, their La Liga, which is their Premier League, where they play for Italy. Now I win for them. The Napoli never win this cup since 90. They win at last 1990. Now they win at last. And Maradona. Those of you don't know Maradona. We don't know Maradona for Argentina. We marry Ariole Piqué for win for do road. Now win at last for them. Since that time, 30 years. You know, I can't go do like this, like person won't pray. You understand? 30 years. They never win. Now our brother make them winner. They celebrate. If you see where they shout, Osimhen, Osimhen. Since on how made this country good, so everybody will go take kudos for another country. Just remember watch out our brother make another people country proud.
Naples is going off. Literally. And in every part of the city. Napoli fans have begun the celebrations after claiming their first Serie A title in more than 3 decades. Partenope was simply after a point to secure the trophy, and that's exactly what they did, drawing 1-1 with Udinese. The fans back at the Diego Maradona Stadium went crazy when Osimhen scored the equaliser to clinch the title. It even prompted a cameo from Mario Balotelli, who had some wise words.
I wanted to see something.
Now you will realize with the years. Not tomorrow, not next year, in 10 years, you understand what you did. It's unbelievable, seriously.
Soon after, the Nigerian gave us a peek into the dressing room celebrations. And the players chanted away in their underwear. They're partying just like they did in 1990 when Maradona last led them to victory. Forza Napoli.
Woman, if they throw banana for feed now for the shout, oh racist, they hate us. Now see what white they do our brother. They hail her, una no go greet one. Africa, una get problem only the bad. Oh white, they make us do like this. Oh white, they make us do like this. Oh white, they make us like now they doesn't give us independence. When I see they shout, oh white, oh white, oh white. My brother shout your president and the governor and the rest. Now they make you see Osimhen now. But bro, nice one. You try sometimes they run. No? You just they run whether you get small demon. Make me burn my fire. But you try. But I don't know why when you come Nigeria, you just they run anywhere. They were I don't know. So when I just have a coronation, I don't know. Sometimes when you come home, see place, see all the rest people, all the mercy, they say they try for home. I'll be everything. I'll just tell you for our side. No time. According to Celidion, he said, let's talk about love. Let's talk about truth. Let's talk about... Now, this police woman, I don't know where from come. They said the woman there for Lagos. The woman a road merchant have been a road one thing. They control road. Buy sauce, they give students. Me they wear go school with our money. And you know the police not even they pay salary where. But this woman love this country. Not just a job. She love the citizen. Not be like all those other police. No, they use like the see iPhone. Oh yeah, I go. They do cause you na police woman. We make una proud because some of una na just to bring bad name to the police. So the good one, they're not going to see them. Because see what the police woman do. Those of them, watch out, this will not be your fellow police. Some of you never get rope, and I want build 7-story, and I want buy house, and I want do like this. How you want to do one? Because you want thief. This country where bend now, so some of you know the reason why the country bend. But you did there, you see they pray to God. Oh God, why Nigeria is like this? And you don't keep a lot of people secret. Pastor will not keep their secret. Politicians will not keep their secret. Businessmen, musicians will keep their secret. And you want to make this country good. Now I make this country bend so. Sometimes disgrace people. This country they die, they go. You get people secret will take make this country when their character will take change. Even if you don't want to do one, give them to us, we be the journalists. More they bring their things out. When I say no. Now they'll call the insult now. Now they do yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, up and down for them. See now. This woman when they do this, they go check his salary now. They know they pay their way. The politicians don't spoil the country. And they join they spoil. A nice one, sister. I don't know where you for come. Not just ask me, say, inbox me a contact. Even me, no one. I just see and speak, I read them. Because some of them like send me message. Go straight, no time. According to the Bible, those of them they go church like me, Lazarus they sick, and Jesus Christ come out, he discharge, he go do some kind of work for the corners. You understand? Go follow people, they tell them about the word of God. Now there the same message, go give Jesus. Say, Lazarus, he don't die, you abeg come. And your friend, whether you feel help him. Jesus Christ tell the Simon, no worry, at the show. Before Jesus Christ called, they don't bury him 5 days, maybe 4 days. Those of you know they read Bible. According to my Bible, it's like 5 days. You understand what I mean now? Because not be every time they talk. Now there Jesus Christ tell them, say, Lazarus is not dead. Lazarus, my friend, is only sleeping. He said, come and show me where you buried, my friend. Jesus could go there. God say, may they remove the stone. The coffee remove the stone. Before Jesus God say, Lazarus, Lazarus. According to now, when they read Bible, comfort. Lazarus could come. Because we are losing and let him go. Before Jesus Christ died, God will tell Christians, say, when I go do things where you pass me, if you believe, if you have faith. But Nigeria pastor, the miracle when Nigeria pastor they do now just to turn person eye like person wey with the cash like oloku enter their eye. You just they turn people just they turn. They call they do art. They call they play Chinese art. They call they do Now turn everything to play, and I not go see anything we na owe. Our pastor wey they call Poeneshe. I know they see the cripple where this Eneshe they owe. But now so you go crushes. They say, praise God, I just heal people. Cause see Nigeria pastor, cause he ask people, take the heal. People will be cripple for Obodo Ibo. I been in India. Cause he ask person take the heal cripple. I see him, I shock. I say I need to plan to Nigeria people. Before now, now to disgrace people so now they heal demon. If everybody wanna they pray for, they post their video, they do like this, say you are free, you are okay now. If the verse come back, call do video. Some of our church go close. Because everything on knows are fake. When I just use until they demonstrate. Because see how they heal people.
लाइव चमत्कार देखने वाले हैं आज काली कंबल वाले बाबा जी की पंडाल में सालावास गांव में राजस्थान जोधपुर में। तो ये व्यक्ति देख सकते हो पैरालिसिस के बाद ये चल नहीं पा रहा था 3 साल से। तो दोस्तों यही है सच्चाई। और मैं दिखाऊंगा इस वीडियो में 3 व्यक्ति के साथ बाबा जी लाइव क्या करता है। बाबा जी दूर खड़े होकर व्यक्ति को खड़ा करने का प्रयास करते हैं, देख सकते हो। और ये देखिए ध्यान मग्न है बाबा जी, माँ काली की शक्ति है इनके ऊपर। और दोस्तों ऐसे वीडियो आप पीछे देख पा रहे हैं, ये जो लड़की है छोटी सी लड़की, ये पोलियो की बाद काफी समय से चल नहीं पा रही थी। देखो ये 3 दिन में चलने शुरू कर दिया, 3 शिविर हो गया बाबा जी की। तो दोस्तों यही है काली कंबल वाले बाबा जी की सच्चाई। वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक शेयर कमेंट करो, पेज पे नहीं हो तो पेज को फॉलो करो और वीडियो को शेयर कर दिया करो। गरीब व्यक्ति जो इलाज नहीं करा सकता है वो काली कंबल वाले बाबा जी के पास जा।
It too no ki all those black and white TV where they do kaka. No one kill us here with fake things. Now just call this man cannot see, but now he can see. We don't know a brother. We don't know where they stay. We don't know anything. Oh glory, glory. Oh yeah, touch me. Scammers. I won't go straight to other news, no time. So my people, if you like what you are here. Naposoko they run on. We understand you know see the way I look take away. So if you like what you are wearing now, this man, I they always it one. So even if you don't like him, just say thank you. Because every day they won't make me say I look okay, I look nice, I look psychedelic. We understand you know. So if you like what you are wearing, you want swan, Zwan, you just say, my number be this, no time. Make I go rest, I don't tire. Okay, raw.
Another one talk true too. Mock news one talk sense.